Right, so I'm going to show you a way to fit a relatively large air rifle in a much smaller bag. So as you can see, this one will kind of go down to about that size, and none of these air rifles would fit in it at all. So this one definitely wouldn't, and this is the smallest one. I'll show you a relatively simple way of making them fit. The first thing is though, it won't work on all air guns. It's only going to work on break barrels, and it's only going to work on break barrel air rifles where you can see the pivot bolt. So you see this one, the B2, you can see the bolt there. It's exposed and you can undo it easily. Same as on the Edgar Brothers, you'll need 2 screwdrivers for this one, but you can see it there. You need a crosshead and a flathead for that one. But on the BSA, there's no access to it at all without taking the stock off, so it's not worth doing. So you can't access it either side, even if you cut these away. That is an option you could do if you could cut these away. You know, you don't mind ruining it a bit, you know. But I'm 99% sure on the BSA, I could be wrong, but I'm 99% sure it's a pin what needs hammering out. So it's not worth doing it with this one. I'll bring the camera closer and show you how to do it. Right, so what you need to do, you're going to need a screwdriver. So it'd be best if you do this to either tape a screwdriver to it afterwards, or definitely you've got to keep a screwdriver with it. So with the B2, it's 2 crosshead screws here. One is like a retain, you know, like a locking one. So you undo that one, quite easy. Don't lose it. And then you might need to slightly break the barrel with this one, take the pressure off. And then this one's quite easy as well, just undo this one. Pull it out. Remember, like I said, don't lose them. Turn the gun over. If you wiggle it around a bit, you can get this out of there. Now, you can put that on the side of the gun, tape it to it, and that'll fit in a bag easy. Now, that bit there fits back into... I'll get a torch in a minute and show you how it does it. But then that will now fit in a small bag. And what I would advise you do is put this back in there, do it up, and then put the locking one back in again. So you don't lose it. That one won't come out as long as the locking one's in there. So where before you would never get this into this bag, it would never ever fit. That'll now fit easily in this bag. Easily fits in there now, and then simply to put it back together, like I said though, you must not lose the screwdriver. You might be able to do it by hand if it came to it, but do not lose the screwdriver. I'll show you a close-up of how to put it back together again. So hopefully you can see this. Can you see that there? So I'm going to bring this closer so you can see. You see in there, see the rounded part? There, at the very end, the rounded bit. that is where the rounded bit here slots in. So you just take these out. Take these back out again. Get your piston arm, and the first thing to do is get that back in that slot. So it's as simple as that. Just put it in, glide it along until it goes in, and then push it back. That's in there now. Once it's in, it seems hard but it's not, it's quite easy. Once that's in, now I've got the gun like this. Once that's in, bring this round to where it needs to go there. Stick your pin back in, don't lock it in there, have it loose. Make sure yeah, that's in there still. Once it goes in, it don't normally come out anyway. You don't do this one up tight either, you just do it up until you've got a space to put your locking one. Stick your locking one in as well. Do that one up tight, and then the gun's ready to go again. Completely back to normal, how it should be. So that is how to stick a much larger air rifle in a smaller bag. So like I said, relatively easy to do. The gun's completely back to normal again, but you have to have access to these two. And like I said, on not all guns that's the same. On the BSA there's no chance. Now if it had been a screwdriver one, you probably could cut a little bit away if you didn't mind doing that, enough to get a screwdriver in and remove the pins. But I believe that on the BSA this is a pin what needs to be hammered out, so it's probably not worth doing it with this one anyway. But it will work with the Edgar brothers, because you can see there the two screws to undo, but your problem is you're going to need a flathead and a crosshead for this one. It would be nice if you could just take it out, fold it over, but sometimes it doesn't work like that. That's why you need to remove it completely, because you start to fold it and it only goes halfway, so you need to remove the piston arm as well. If you noticed that your piston arm had a screw one, you could probably just remove that, get the piston arm out, and then it would fold down. But 99% of the time I've never seen one with a removable pin there. It always seems to be a solid pin or a pin that needs to be knocked out. But that was relatively easy. 2 screws, a little bit of shaking, pull it out and it's done. So that is how to make a large air rifle fit in a much smaller bag. Right, cheers for watching. Oh, before I go, hopefully I should have coming up in a couple of days, I filmed a seagull trap when I was at the seaside, so watch out for that one, and that'll be coming up in a couple of days. Right, cheers for watching, and I'll see you later.